Your card today is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the number 10, and in numerology, if you break that down, it becomes the number 1 because 1 plus 0 is 1. And many ones mean that a situation is just beginning. So your focus right now is on unexpected developments, like anything that might change your plans or alter your course of action. There could be some important news coming or information, or you could have just gotten an idea and it's in the beginning stages. You want some information, you want some insight, you want to be able to pin something down or resolve a dilemma. Be aware because somebody from your past is going to return, but you're really kind of undecided about the relationship and the way that it's going to go in the future. But in another matter, you could have a very unexpected change in things that are going on with you. Like if something has been going on for a while, it might just boop, change. Like you might move. I don't know. There's something that's unexpected that's going to bring about a change. And even though you're going to interact with other people personally and professionally, you're going to feel guarded. You're going to feel really apprehensive. And you're just going to be wary of things and just be on guard, like I said. But you can expect an increase in your finances. But on the same page, you could expect an increase in your living expenses or in your rent. Either that or something's going to break and service people are going to have to come and you're going to have to pay them for it. You could be considering either a major trip or a move, and you could be discussing the possibility with other people. Now, you could have recently or you will soon uncover some valuable information. This is going to be some really important news for you. This is something that you have been searching for, and you're finally going to get the answers. You also are going to make some type of profit, but your work is still going to be unsatisfactory, and new elements are going to have to come to make it necessary to affect any changes, or else you're going to have to make new arrangements. But on the upswing, a negative condition is going to end, but this is going to be followed by a very important decision. So be aware because you're going to have fluctuating moods, and these are not going to be personal. These are going to be caused by job-related problems, and you're going to find it very hard to be keeping your emotions in control. You just want to just leave and never come back. You just want to clock out. But you do have good times. You do get pleasure through, either good friends, partners, a significant other, maybe even hobbies. So you are happy in that department. But as far as work, you're not happy there at all. And you could hear some really bad information, and this is going to necessitate a decision on your part, and this is concerning your career, so just be aware of that. And there's somebody in your family that either, if they're not a tremendous burden to you, they are a constant source of agitation to you, and sometimes you just wish you could be free of them. Also be alert because somebody you love, if you thought they needed medical treatment or surgery, they won't, and you're going to be grateful. And this could even be yourself because you love yourself. I mean, you should love yourself. So you could, if you need medical treatment or thought you needed surgery, you might not, and that you're going to be very grateful for that. But 1 minute you're going to feel fine, and the next minute you won't. You could tend to eat too much sugar or starch. And also, keep in mind that suppressed emotions cause negative physical reactions. So, do not bottle up your emotions. I'm not talking about like popping off on people, but just, if you have a good friend, a good connection, someone you could vent to, that would be very therapeutic. Plus, it would be for your physical health, it would be great. You are worried that your resources are dwindling and that your profits aren't going to make up for your losses, but be on the lookout because there's some important news coming, and this news is going to shed new light on the issue about your resources that you've been worrying about. So, some advancement is going to be made, but your position will still be a little bit unstable. Be on the lookout because there could be sudden or unexpected ill health, and this will befall either a friend or a loved one. They could even wind up in the hospital. You could also just hear, if that's not the case, hopefully that's not the case, you could just hear some really, really very unexpected, sad news. And all your plans, like you're trying to make all these plans and stuff, but they're going to be very unpredictable because people are going to be stopping by, or many unforeseen changes, good or bad, are going to be happening to interrupt all of your plans. Be on the lookout because you could get an important letter, package, or a document in the mail. You have a lot of anxieties because you keep feeling like you're getting either upsetting news. There's just all these bad incidents or actions on the part of other people. They're just really, for lack of a better term, they're just pissing you off. And you're just worrying about maintaining your financial position, and you're also worried about a loss of income. That's really weighing heavy on your mind. You're very disheartened by your unsatisfactory job. Whether you see it coming or not, a problematic situation is about to end. So, at least that's a good thing. That can give you some hope. I mean, there's always hope. This isn't written in stone. These are just things that could come. Entertainment purposes only. You are always in charge of your destiny. So, a new cycle in your affairs has started. These are new beginnings. You're making permanent changes. You're making permanent changes, especially in your health and in your relationships. And these are all changes for the better. New beginnings are happening. You just went through a cycle, and it's been completed. And you're in a good cycle now. That cycle is done. You are on a new chapter. You could have to buy something that you'd rather not have to buy, but something might break down or something, and you might just have no choice. Through luck, a new cycle, this is like what I was talking about before, like new beginnings, a new cycle is at hand, and the end of these old problems is approaching. The past is the past. My husband always says the windshield is bigger than the rear view mirror for a reason. The past is the past. Let it go. You are going to be very grateful for the fact that this negative condition has finally come to an end. Now, moving forward, situations are going to be out of your control, and you might have some premonitions, and these premonitions will prove to be right. Also, get ready for a new way of life, because one is about to start, or it's starting right now. Like I said in the beginning, it is in the beginning stages. So what's happening in your life right now, it's soon going to turn into something much better. All this havoc that you've been going through, it's actually needed to happen for the beginning of a new order. And this was destined to happen at this time. And if any of the events didn't convene in just the way that they did, you'd still be stuck where you were. And you'd miss this wheel of fortune, this good turn of fortune that fate has in store for you in the future. So don't worry, all that ish wasn't for naught. Good times are coming. So be careful not to get like stuck on any plans. Kind of go with the flow, let things go as they will. Let go, let God. And that's going to bring you some good fortune. So to sum it up, events are going to sum up in such a way that it's going to be impossible to miss the result. A new start, new direction, these are all working out in your behalf. And this is giving you the chance to start anew. I hope you enjoyed your one-card reading today. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Entertainment purposes only, as always. And thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Blessed be.